the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Well, it's place accumulator time, race number 2, and it's over 1,200 meters for 3-year-olds, this maiden plate. Take note of that. And you'll need to get your PA bet on by 1300 hours, 1 p.m. sharp. Yeah, before we touch on the race with Sheldon, let's have a look at a rerun and an interview package.
Harvey starts to quicken up also. Henry Harvey and My Boy Lollipop past the 200. National Award is on the inside. My Boy Lollipop and Henry Harvey over the last 100. Henry Harvey just the leader. My Boy Lollipop is fighting back. Henry Harvey and My Boy Lollipop, nothing in it. Henry Harvey won it. My Boy Lollipop always shining. And Real War ran forth.
Danube's is a neat little horse. It's a new bunch of guys. It's quite fun to be involved in this syndicate that Willie Peters has put together, and I hope he runs well. But he needs the experience. He needs this run. I've tried to warn them that they mustn't expect too much because he hasn't quite been able to finish off in his work. So I'm hoping for a surprise, but it's a run to bring him on actually.
River Dance worked him this morning. Worked very good. We're just hoping for improvement because he hasn't showed much at races, so hoping for a good run.
Actor, first run at Greyville. He's had one run. He was very green down the straight, so I think he'll be green. He's drawn out, and it's basically just experience for him to see Greyville and to get racing experience come around the turn.
Yeah, well, we've seen the rerun of number 6, Real War, Sheldon. It's priced up at 18-10. And when you look past this horse, just some runners in single figures as we bring up the field. Horse number 3, Frank Robinson's runner, first timer at 4-1. 4, Turf Guru at 11-2. Then we go on to number 8, Stuart Ferry's runner, that's at 11-2. And it's double figures the balance. This horse, Real War, that rerun we watched there, it was a good introduction, considering that a first-timer won. Henry Harvey is trained by Garrett van Zyl, beating the more experienced My Boy Lollipop, who's come out to run second since that second. So, whilst there haven't been any winners, I think Always Shining was also in that race coming out to run second. So, it's a fair form line.
Yes, looking at the form line, those 2 seconds, and then a horse called National Award came out to run 4th, and then a few horses just in behind in that 5th position. But when you look at the opposition, we're not quite sure exactly how good the first-timers are, and there's plenty of unknowns that could improve big time here. But when you focus on number 6, Real War, it's quite interesting they've gone for Brevin Plaatjes, taking the 4 kilograms off the back, and of course made the debut at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Now comes here to Hollywoodbets Greyville around the turn. And if quite sensible around the turn, the Act of War with the weight off the back should be the right one in this type of company.
18-10, and I'm willing to take this horse on in the bet like a barport. Place accumulator, I think the horse should be good enough. There's with natural, improvement to come from one run to the next, because of the race runners, they all have finished in double figures, behind the opposition, barring number 8, River Dance, who had that one fair run at his second start. I think you're correct in saying that if any of these first-timers are, a bit forward, first up, wouldn't be a surprise winner to see a first-timer win here.
Not at all. If one of the first-timers have got some ability and they bring their homework to the race course and they've been showing it, no surprise to see one of the first-timers come through. But at the end of the day, you're going to be the judge. Keep a close eye on the betting. The favourite number 6, Real War, the Act of War, sets the standard. And let's see what the first-timers are all about closer to race time.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.